All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. And on today's episode, we're going to pick up a new car. So I'm just going to spill the beans. We're picking up a C5 Corvette, hopefully today. It's a Z06 fixed roof coupe. It's not for me. I was about to say we, but it's not for me. It's for my buddy Isaiah. We've been looking at C5 Corvettes for a while for him. We've been going back and forth on Facebook, sending each other possible candidates, and finally we've settled on one. It's close by. It's a couple-hour trip, and kind of the reason behind it is that he wanted to LS swap his Miata, which would be awesome, but it doesn't make much sense. It's a relatively like the same price, and he would have a bunch of downtime on the car and stuff like that. So FedEx guy waving at me. Kind of, I think it's a better plan to pick up a C5 Corvette just because out of the box it's a better car, no downtime. It's relatively about the same amount of money to swap it, I guess. That's what I'm being told from Isaiah. I believe him. With the rear end kit and all the other goodies that he's gonna have to get to make it work, and then the hours and hours of labor. So we decided it'd probably be best just to leave the Miata alone because it's a good working drift car, and then buy a new one, buy a C5, and use that as a drift car. So that's basically the plan for today. We're gonna shoot down there, pick it up, come back with it. Hopefully everything works out and it's a good candidate. I'm pretty stoked, kind of jealous because I've wanted one for like 2 or 3 years now. I just haven't got the funds together to kind of go do it. So I'm waiting for the price to come down, because when I was looking at them, they were way more affordable. They were like $7,000, and now with the way the economy is with inflation and everything, these cars are super expensive again. So I'm just gonna wait till the bubble bursts in like a year or so, and then I'm gonna try to pick one up. But enough about me. Let's go pick up Isaiah and get on the road. We got the whole family in. We got Isaiah's girls, we got Ian. It's daddy daycare over here today, which is cool. I like having the kids around. We're on our way to go pick up the vet. Hopefully, if everything works out and it's as nice as it looks in the pictures, and the guy's not lying to us and we show up and it's got like a rod knock or something stupid. But I think that's pretty much the only deal breakers. I think I am so pumped on getting this thing. I almost feel like I'm getting it, but I wish I was. I'm getting me in future olds for Hey, chill out back there.
That's what happens when you actually show like that.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Yeah.
So we just got here. I got Isaiah with me. We got the kids.
This thing is spicy looking.
Oh yeah, it's right over there. You can see it. You can see it just right there. So we're gonna go talk to the guy. Hopefully we don't weird him out with filming, but
Had to be like 4 horsepower.
You by any chance know anyone in here from Reno?
Yeah, Reno Sparks Center.
Yeah.
Andrew Sharkey?
I do.
Andrew, yeah.
Yeah, you know him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Go back.
No, for like.
I think I've been in this seat twice.
I know, isn't it weird sitting in like the passenger seat of your car?
Yeah.
Rev it up a little bit.
Oh man.
Now you can see your
temps.
Cool.
You ever had a Corvette? Okay. So the C5s run in the summertime. They can get up into like the 220s. This
Yeah.
is normal.
No, I'm gonna throw in like an extra because I'm gonna be.
You can do a thermostat. I mean, the main thing is to, if you get it tuned, get the fan to go. Have them set the fan like, because the high-speed fan comes on at 225.
Someone behind me.
All right, so they went out on the test drive. Looks like a pretty good car. I don't see any real issues with it. So it looks like, unless there's something on that test drive that that sends up a giant red flag or like a knock or something like that, that we're pretty sure Isaiah's gonna buy it. It's really nice. I didn't want to say nothing in front of the owner because I don't want to show him our cards yet, even though we've already agreed on a price and all that before we even came down here. I just didn't want to like overemphasize how jazzed up we are about this car. So but hopefully they'll be back from that test drive here soon. But it's got a lot of cool stuff on it. It's got like C6 brakes on it, C6 wheels. Yeah, it's just a overall cool looking car, good paint on it and stuff like that. So I like it a lot. I'm super jealous. I know I keep saying that, but I am. But I'm happy for my boy. He's gonna get something cool. All right, well,
All you
I'm
right
trying to do
now.
super crazy.
Yeah. So it's all you. And
Cool. It's a little tiny little 45 miles an hour. Cool.
yeah.
Well, I'm sold. I know there's little odds and ends. It's a 20-year-old car or whatever. And,
Yeah.
she's a beautiful car. She's good. I rolled up and I was like, oh shit, because I've never even like thought about buying a vet before, just because. Fifth gear.
Right, fifth gear. Fifth gear, you gotta just push it hard and don't
Yeah.
let off until you hit. That's why I was saying about the adjuster. I don't think they adjusted it perfect.
Check it out.
so how was the test drive?
Much is a little bit to get used to, but I killed it once. But
I figured you would.
I mean, I'm not trying to shred on it, but I got through 2 gears, not even a red line, and yeah,
It's perky.
it's definitely a well-engineered machine in general. Nice car. So let's pay the man, get that squared away. You want to do it at your house or here or whatever? Do it at my house there, the king slip there. Okay. We done under here? Yeah.
So what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Because
Car is an amazing machine. There's a little bit of noises here and there, but being a 20-year-old car,
Yeah.
is what it is.
I could hear something like a rattle.
Yeah.
Like it almost sounded like an exhaust rattle or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's what I heard too.
But that's nickel and dime stuff,
Yeah.
really. And the clutch is probably twin discs. I heard, I've never driven one, but
A little noisy.
I heard that they're not noisy, but they are kind of hard to like get used to, I guess.
It was a little. I
Yeah.
killed it once.
So yeah, we'll get the kids loaded up. We're gonna go over to this guy's house and get them paid or whatever, and get the
Pay the man.
title. So we're bringing her home, boys. So we ended up just making the deal, and he's a proud new owner of a really badass C5 Corvette. All right, so we finally made it back to Reno. The car made it pretty good. How'd she drive? I think you were
She's beautiful.
yeah,
Drove-
talking.
Other than like normal stuff with the crappy roads in California.
Yeah, so this thing looked very sexy going down the road. And you were saying something about the windshield wipers, like does some crazy,
Yeah.
like
Like they stay low, and then when they get ready to wipe, they like come up a little bit, and then they start wiping. And then when they turn off, they tuck back under.
oh. super sports car.
Yeah.
So, what else did you notice about this thing?
It's
cool.
got all kinds of freaking bells and whistles that I've yet to dive into.
Oh.
Sweet backup camera integrated into the into the stuff.
Here, I haven't even got to sit in this thing yet. Oh man, it's like it was made for my butt.
Yeah.
Oh man, this thing's so cool, man.
That's pretty dope. It's
I need to get a fixed roof coupe too, like this, because like I think I like that better than the hatch too. I like it like visually.
Yeah.
Like I don't even care that it's probably
Stiffer.
stiffer, but like
Yeah.
I've always liked coupes a little bit better than hatches in any like any chassis. But
it's pretty much the back seat goes into the trunk anyway, so you still have the same.
yeah, hopefully you guys can see that.
That
Why don't you go? Yeah, so it's a LS6. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. LS6, right? Maybe because it's new to me. I never really thought about an LS6 or what an LS6 was. You know what I mean? So
I did a lot of research before when I was looking for these, just to make sure.
Yeah.
There's so many LS configurations.
yeah,
You want to make sure that what you get is what you get.
So this one's like a 405 horsepower.
2002.
2002.
When they bumped it up
Yeah,
to 405 allegedly.
So we got the super spicy version. So especially with the
Super spicy for the C5.
yeah, for the C5, you know. I don't know why we got to put that in quotations.
6 is
Yeah, don't
spicy.
don't downplay how spicy she is, okay?
Spicy unit.
Anyways, so they hooked us up. I keep saying us. Dang it, him. They gave him
We're a unit.
the stock hood, so we have this hood, and then the factory hood. So we might be switching this one out. So I don't know. We're on the fence about it. It's kind of like cool, but kind of got functional, but also kind of like I don't know. I don't know how to phrase it. It's really up to him. It's his car. I'd probably just take it off and put it on Craigslist.
Put that back into the drift parts.
Yeah, tire budget.
Functional parts.
Yeah,
Because the
But-
hood already is light because it's
it's aluminum anyways. Yeah, and the hood they gave us was pretty good. Yeah, they gave us the Z06 wheels and brakes and all that stuff on the car for a C6. These don't come on the C5.
so they're bigger, fatter, and more.
So yeah, but I don't think it's going to help us with the wheel and tire combination that we need to run for drifting. I think because I think
To the maximum
it's a
angle.
it's a 19 in the back, 18 in the front. 18 in the front's probably not a bad size, but 19, yeah, and it's a wide boy. It's a
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's a 325 30 19, so she's pretty wide. Get down, get low. Yeah, put your foot over there.
What?
Yeah, she's a big one. Yeah, for reference, I guess. But so they gave him headers and some kind of exhaust. We don't know until we put it together, but I don't know.
Yeah, it goes.
I think we're kind of
headers,
feeling.
It goes down to the X pipe. It looks
Yeah.
like, and maybe down to the muffler. I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Yeah, so I don't know. We're thinking about just not putting them on though, because like it's got
Yeah.
plenty of power.
Yeah.
You know, and
Unless for some reason it would actually make it run better, like cooler or something or whatever.
yeah,
Maybe I'll get them coated and throw them on eventually when I'm down there and
Yeah.
change the clutch or something.
yeah.
But-
But like, it's not like the coolest thing to run the stock stuff, but
Like
like
got heat shields.
I don't know. I personally think that changing out the exhaust and making this louder is going to defeat the purpose of the car in general. Like, the car's a badass car, but you know, you also want to be able to drive it. You know what I mean? Like on the street.
There's
So
other priority parts that we should be putting on before we put those headers on. I'm thinking.
yeah, and
I mean, they're free. They're there, but
yeah, but we don't need you don't really need the power at 405. You know what I mean? So
we wanted to stay nice and cool and reliable. Power is easy to get on these things.
oh yeah, we just. And then it's gonna kind of ruin the drivability, I think.
I'm jumping from 190 in the Miata, let's
Yeah.
say, or at most boost 10 psi. I'm running 220, so I'm doubling the horsepower with more grip, and yeah, it's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah. And especially, it's gonna ruin the drivability because like everybody's probably done it. Went and put straight pipe on their drift car, and then like after 10 minutes of driving, you're like, this is bullshit. Like, I don't know why I did this to myself. So I don't know. I think we're on the same wavelength of like doing tasteful modifications to it and keeping this car very functional and well-rounded. We don't want to turn it into a flat-out track car, you know what I mean? Yeah. And maybe the exhaust won't do that. I don't know, but it sounds really good as it is.
Yep. There's other pieces to check and refresh and double check everything before we start like trying to get max horsepower out of it.
Yeah. And they put a nice little beefy radiator on it. We're not sure if those are aftermarket fans. They look pretty strong. I don't know. I don't know. They're probably strong enough to keep this thing cool. Like I said before, we're gonna have to just change the temp when they come on.
Yep.
And then so some of the he's already got the Mantis, the FDF kit for this. So he's got the angle kit for it. He's gonna get the silver coilovers because their silvers have like a solid bushing, right?
Spherical type joint on the bottom, rather than like a rubber bushing that can blow out, I guess, on the BCs. But that's only if you like. BCs are great, but in the configuration with these, they've been known to blow out that bushing.
Yeah. So
solid rear mount in the front for maximum drift.
Yep. And then do a hydro e-brake and get that situated.
Yeah, double check.
And then this thing should be good to go. This thing will have hella angle. Right now there's actually coilovers on there. Forgot about that. There's actually QA1s on here.
Yep.
Is what he said. Fronts and then something in the back. I don't know.
I think it's like a stock non-magnetic rear whatever with the,
something.
I think they have all that. I don't know. I'm gonna swap it all out and get some.
And maybe depending on the condition of those, might be able to sell those. Yeah. And
anything that's coming off that I don't need necessarily, like brakes, wheels, suspension, hood, whatever it may be, it's going to be sold to roll back into the overall price of the vehicle.
Yeah,
kind of balance it all out.
Yeah, and it'll bring the cost of it. So, but we're gonna try to document all those mods on here. I want to document it for him, and hopefully he'll do a channel for himself for this and incorporate the Miata, because he gets a lot of questions about the Miata, and I don't know. I think he could go pretty far with the information that he has on that Miata and how he's got it set up. Yeah, it's pretty dialed. And like the Miata following is like a cult, man. They're pretty crazy guys.
I'm sure there'll be a variation of the cult for these as well.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a little bit smaller because these things are just kind of coming into their own.
Maybe we can bring both sides. We have the Corvette cult and the Miata cult, and they can all get along.
So
big boy car, little boy car, let's say, whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, so we're pretty much gonna, I think, end the video here, but we're gonna document all that stuff. Hopefully our schedules line up and I can get over here and get it filmed, and then we can document it for you guys. If you guys are interested, leave us some comments below and tell us what you think. What you guys think about C5s as a drift chassis? I guess they're pretty popular with the kids nowadays, I think. So yeah, I've really wanted one for a long time, and maybe one day I'll get one. I don't know, we'll see. Now that he's got one, it's even more motivation to try to get one, so we can be vet bros or something, or I don't know, vet clan. I don't know, I'm just making up stupid stuff. All right guys, if you guys made it this far in the video, smash that notification button and the subscribe button and all the buttons that YouTube makes you do, and we will see you next time.
The Brovet? What are
the Brovet?
The Brovet?
I don't know.
I don't know. They're always making whatever vet names.
Yeah.
And stuff.
It's just like drift. Drift isn't everything.
Yeah.
Drift this, drift that. It's like, can we come up with a new thing that doesn't have drift in it? That
slide and drift.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everybody's taken that username.
Yeah.
All usernames have been captured.
So, all right guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.